Hello, friends. Welcome. I am Ananda Rose. Thank you for joining me today. I am here to do a light language transmission and bring through a message. Today, our message is about ascension, our ascension symptoms, and what we're experiencing. And of course, I am reading from the Magic of Unicorns Oracle card deck by Diana Cooper. And the cards, I was thinking about it earlier. What did I want to speak about when I got online? And I thought, I think it's Ascension. And then I shuffled the cards and I got the number 27 card, which is called Ascension Flames, which then makes me feel like, yeah, I'm on the right track. Okay. So, friends, I feel this need to connect more like I used to when I would do this in 2023. I did a lot of this, a lot of these types of videos, and it was awesome. And finally, I've got back my joie or my joy or my energy, or I've come full circle to it. And so I'm really looking forward to doing more of these. Okay. And I also look at the channel and I think it's got so many videos, and oh my gosh, do we need another one? Why not? Here we are. My part on the planet right now is to support the collective through the transformation process. And so that's what I'm going to do. And if this is how we do it, then this is how we do it. Being organic is so important, right? It's just an important thing to be. That's what I feel. All right, let's do a clearing, and then we'll go for it. Welcome, beloved friends. In this time when you find this video, I hope you'll take a moment to be in your quiet space. I also hope that you will keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. I always say this, right? Have your water nearby. And if you haven't, pause the video and go and get that stuff you need and come back to it, okay? Taking a deep breath. We're going to take 3 deep breaths just to cleanse our space. Just clearing and cleansing. Taking your breaths, deep breaths, releasing. For you. For me, wherever you are now, friend, I ask you to close your eyes. I am just clearing any of those. We've done a cleansing and now we're clearing all the blocks that is revealed to us. Okay, I just need a sip of water as you're coming back from it yourself. Just have a sip of water if that's necessary. Grounding us, keeping our feet firmly planted on the ground. Grounding us. So, friends, so good to be here, to be doing this, to bring some energy to the collective. I've been doing it a lot for people on a personal one-to-one level. And for whatever reason, this week it feels like it's time to come back into the space of doing this. Now, I don't know, as I said before, when I've done videos recently, I don't know the frequencies, but as we feel intuitively to do it. That's the most important thing, right? Doing it from the guidance of your higher self, of the intuitive self that you are, the you that is the greater you, right? That's the key, right? Now, for those of you that have signed up to the channel recently, you're very welcome here, if I haven't said that. And to all of those that have remained loyal and faithful to the channel, thank you so much for doing that. And for new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. it the or comment and if you're viewing and you just feel like you want to come back to it, please do, because when you comment, when you like, when you subscribe, and I think it's more about the views and the commentary that the algorithm likes it, and basically suggests us to more people on YouTube that are into our niche, which is intuitive esoteric work. Okay, we haven't done an interview with anybody in a while. That's coming up though. We will be doing more interviews. It's not far away. It's just been that many people have wanted to come on and talk about what they do in terms of the esoteric, but they've just been a bit busy. Life has been keeping all of us really busy with different things. Okay, let's go to the card. Um, let's do a little bit of a chat first before going to the card and reading the message from here. So, ascension symptoms. I don't know where you are in your world right now, but I've been doing this journey for maybe 13 years, 13, 14 years. And they might be, I've always been awake, but this real journey of being on the planetary spectrum has started for me in maybe 2011, 2012. So thereabouts, 13 years I've been doing this journey. Some people have come to the awakening journey in the last 5 years. Some have come in the last 2 years. Some have come in the last 2 months. And very often they're in the situation of they know that something's different. They suddenly come online with all their tools, but the backstory of this, like for example, ascension symptoms might be a foreign word to someone. Because we are transforming to the fifth dimension, our body is becoming less carbon and more alkaline. No, I'll say it this way. Our body's becoming less acidic and more alkaline. We can control that, right? By the foods we eat, etc., right? Organic food, all of that. But on the esoteric side, we're becoming less carbon and more crystalline. I keep meaning to say crystalline, and I'm saying alkaline, but crystalline. This is the more awakened we are. We do meditation, we tune in, we are connecting with the gifts, we are connecting with the higher self, we are connecting with the stellar nations, the esoteric themes that are going on our planet. There's a lot of light coming down. Now, many of us, or many people, are having ascension symptoms, but they're presenting like sickness, or they're presenting as fatigue. In my case, in the last few weeks, as I was saying, I've been quite fatigued. And so, I'm like, oh, why do I feel this again? Right. There's the other thing of in 2022, I spent most of 2022 not feeling hungry or not craving meat. And, you know, I never call myself a vegetarian, even though I might not want meat. But at some point or the other, if it's available and I like the smell of it, I'll eat it. So I don't want to be deeming myself vegetarian when I know that I might have a time where I might just crave meat. But anyway, what has happened in the time for me though is I've I've I am not so keen on red meat anymore. I might have fish or I might have chicken if I'm going to have meat. Right. But again, that's not a thing that it's there. If it's there, I'll eat it. If it's not, I don't care for it, that kind of thing. So that was my experience of ascension symptoms in 2022. In 2023, I felt like the rheumatoid had returned. I'd been in remission for rheumatoid. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis in 2013, and I'd been in remission because I'd done all that work like yoga, meditation, watching the diet. I don't take the medication for it. I've just been doing that on my trajectory. But in 2023, it felt like it all came back. And then I got fine. I got really well. I was okay for most of last year, except for plantar fascia issues in the feet. Okay. But last 3 weeks, it just felt like fatigue again. Every time we move through a phase of our transformation, we sometimes start to experience an ascension symptom. I feel like in the last month, with that new moon in Virgo and the lunar eclipse, and then we had the full moon and this, no, I beg your pardon, we had the full moon and the lunar eclipse, and then we had the new moon, and we had the solar eclipse, right? I feel like again we shifted timelines. And somehow that has got to do with feeling that physical fatigue in my case. For you, you might have other symptoms. You might not feel hungry. You might feel like, oh, my joints are aching and I never had joint aches. One thing I'm going to say here is we do not say do not go to the doctor. On this channel, we will not tell you don't seek medical advice. If you have physical symptoms that imply you're feeling unwell, please do what you know intuitively to do, instinctively to do. What do we do when we feel really unwell? We go to the doctor. And if that's what you need, do that. We do not give medical advice here. Everything that we do on this channel is to complement anything medically wrong, if that is what is relevant in that time. Okay, so I just need to say that. But coming back to ascension symptoms, even if you're going to your doctor, remember you can still do meditation. Remember you can still go walk in nature. Remember you can still hydrate your body with water. Okay, so these are some of the ascension symptoms. People think that ascension symptoms can be, missing. Ascension symptoms can be if something like loss of memory. Yeah. And how many times are we experiencing this right now where we did something 2 hours ago and we just completely forgot it? And usually in the third dimension, we'd say, oh, this is a sign of dementia or whatever. But all of us experiencing that, that means all of us are going into that situation, whether you are 40, whether you are 35, whether you are 50, whether you're 65, all of us going through that phase. Yeah, question marks, right? So they say that this too is an ascension symptom. Friends, today we're going to read from the card and then I'm going to bring a light language transmission through. It is to help us, to give us, energize us, and give us strength through your ascension process. Okay? And so here we are. The card, the card is the Ascension Flames, number 27. Look at it again. It's a unicorn. Very pretty. Yeah. Unicorns are always pretty, right? No matter what color. Ascension Flames. This card says merge with light, ignites keys and codes. And if you look at the unicorn, there's some keys and codes on it. Very especially look at where the light is, the yellow light, almost indicative of a chakra point. But let's read what the card says, or what it says about the card in the book, and then we'll go from there. An ascension flame is an electric fire containing specific keys and codes to accelerate your spiritual journey. There are many of them, and each has been created by great beings of light to help humanity now. For example, Kuan Yin, beings from Andromeda and Archangel Samuel, are some of those who have contributed to the pink ascension flame of love. When this is placed over you, it ignites the highest forms of love within your energy fields. Here are some of the other flames that are waiting to light you up: the emerald flame of healing, the golden flame of Christ light, the pale green flame of nature, the royal blue flame of higher communication, the aquamarine flame of healing, which heals your soul with love, compassion, and peace, the pale yellow flame of all possibilities, which draws opportunities to you and gives you the wisdom to handle them with grace. Serapis Bay's white ascension flame, which holds all the great knowledge of the golden age of Atlantis and can help you to access the talents you had at that time. Wow. When you draw this card, consider which of the ascension flames you need and then invoke it. So here we go. The emerald flame of healing. Do you think you need that? Does someone need the golden flame of Christ light? Could you be somebody who works with nature and need the pale green flame of nature, or the royal blue flame of higher communication? Now, royal blue is the color of Archangel Michael, who's the archangel that looks after the throat chakra, higher communication. Royal blue is associated with Mercury, the planet of high vibrational communication, right? Emerald flame is associated with Archangel Raphael. That's the flame of healing. The golden flame of Christ light is associated with perhaps Archangel Gabriel, but also with Christ, with Yeshua, all right? So, what is it that you need? The aquamarine flame of healing was probably associated to the upper heart or the heart chakra, right? So, all of these things, think about what you need, what is happening in your world that you need. And today, when we invoke the codes, the light codes here, call in your flame as we do that with the light language. Right, I'll read the last bit again. When you draw this card, consider which of the ascension flames you need and then invoke it. When you have received its energy, you may wish to choose another one. Ask your unicorn to enhance the energy of the flames 100-fold. So today we're going to work with the unicorn to bring in the flames of ascension, of love. All right. So firstly, I'm going to encourage you to decide which flame you wish to experience or which flames you wish to experience. Then ground yourself by keeping your feet firmly planted on the ground and open yourself up. Then call in that flame. As I do the light language, this is your process to follow. And as we do the light language and you're calling in the flame, feel it coming over you until you are inside it. Not it is inside you, but you are inside it. And then ask your unicorn to light it up. And then as that's happening, you will sense the keys and codes in your aura being activated. Just relax and breathe in the color and the energy that you feel. And then we will thank our unicorn and come out of the light language transmission. Our affirmation today is I merge with, and you name your flame. So the ascension flames, there's the pink ascension flame of love. I'll remind you again, the emerald flame of healing, the golden flame of Christ light, the pale green flame of nature, the royal blue flame of higher communication, the aquamarine flame of healing, which heals your soul with love. It's a soul healing, and it heals your soul with love, compassion, and peace. The yellow flame of all possibilities, and that one draws opportunities to you. So wherever you are in your world. And then Serapis Bay's white ascension flame, which holds all the great knowledge of the golden age of Atlantis. And it can help you to access the talents you had at that time. So if you're feeling like that's what you want to connect with, then please call in your flames. I hope you have taken a moment to think about your flame, written it down. If not, pause, rewind the video, and do that before we bring in the light language. I'm holding my Lemurian crystal. I encourage you to breathe. What am I bringing in today? I am bringing the pink flame of love, the pink ascension flame of love for humanity. And the other flame I'd like to bring in, I've got a few I want to bring in. The emerald flame of healing and the aquamarine flame of healing and the pale yellow flame of all possibilities. So I have 3 flames. There are 4 flames that I'm bringing in. See, you can choose them too, more than one. Okay, holding. I have a crystal. If you have a crystal and you want available to you, hold your crystal. We're going to do this exercise of putting the crystal on our third eye. And then we're going to move it over the crown. And then we're going to move it down to the altar major or bindu chakra. We're going to do it 3 times and we're going to breathe with it, okay? Firstly. So take a moment to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Take a breath. Now let's start our 3 breaths with the crystal. Breathing in. Over the crown. Breathe in again if you need to. The Bindu chakra, which is at the base of your skull, where the skull and the spine meet. Taking a deep breath, coming back to the third eye. Breathing into the third eye. Hold the breath over the crown. Come down over the Bindu chakra or the altar major, which is at the base of your neck, and release. Bring the crystal back to your third eye. Over the crown. Onto the altar major. Let out the breath. Breathing in over the crown, over the third eye. Over the crown. Over the altar major. This time I want us to hold it over the altar major, staying there. Breathing if that's available for you. Deliberate breath. One last one, and I'm not going to direct it because I want us to all do it in silence, okay? One last one. Let's start. Take a deep breath in. Coming back to the third eye. And coming back to balance, coming back to the now. Getting ready now, friends, to receive your light codes for all the flames. See your unicorn coming toward you, just prancing along, coming from the heavens into your space. Imagine yourself on an open green field. The unicorn has landed on the fields. Now your unicorn comes in and just starts prancing around you. It's just bowing to you, and you're returning the bow. Some of you are feeling like you need to climb aboard. Yeah, go on a ride with your unicorn. If that's how you're feeling, go for it. And in happiness, we're bringing in the flame, the ascension flames of love. I'm just being asked to bring all of them in. Yes, the emerald flame of healing. So the pink flame of ascension, of love, and the emerald flame are just all coming in together, just twisting around us. Now it's coming around you. You are just riding along with your the fields with your unicorn, and you can see there's sunflowers and peach blossoms, and and pink daisies, and is magical. And there is the golden flame of Christ light coming through. Hey, Yeshua is just like sitting around chilling out. Can you see him? He's holding a ball of golden light in his hands and he's like, and then there's the pale green flame of nature. And the pale green flame of nature, you can just see it all in the trees. The trees are carrying it. There's the royal blue flame of higher communication. Archangel Michael appears holding in his hand a lapis lazuli crystal. And so we have the aquamarine flame of healing, which heals your soul with love, compassion, and peace. Now you're just putting your palm on your thymus gland, which is said to be the seat of the soul. It's connecting you with your higher self and the soul start chakra. It's connecting you with the soul start chakra. Your higher heart is connecting you then to your heart chakra. It's aquamarine. Transparent aquamarine. And then we come in with the pale yellow flame of all possibilities, coming into the solar plexus. Just clearing our fields. And it's all coming into our fields, into our aura, into our energy space, into our emotional body and our physical body, just surrounding us. And here now is the white ascension flame of Serapis Bay, which holds all the great knowledge of the golden age of Atlantis and can help you access its talents. And you can see her. Your unicorn is showing you up into the cosmos. There is Kuan Yin in her white robes. She's accompanied by these Andromedan beings and Archangel Shamuel. We are being reminded by the unicorns. Even if it's not Atlantis you want to reconnect with, but maybe it's Lemuria. With the tools you had in that time. Are you a high priestess of Lemuria? Are you a high priestess of Atlantis, or priest, or a god, or a goddess? of Egypt. And you know that those tools that you had then helped you, and you would wish for them back so that you could become more effective. You know that that is what you need. So hold space. Hold space. So these are golden stars. These are all sorts of aquamarine stars and pink stars just coming through and just igniting our fields, activating us. What is it that we need in this time? It's okay to want things, but what is it that we need in this time of ascension that will help us heal ourselves, heal others? Yeah, working with the Christ light. What is it helping us do? Working with the love light, pink light of pink ascension flame of love. Transmuting in love, sending things to the love, in love, to pure positive energy, transmuting things that no longer serve us, transmuting energies that are of low vibration. Beloveds, have a sip of water. Taking a breath, coming back to you, to your moment. Breathing. Keeping your feet firmly planted on the ground. Taking a breath, bringing that platinum light coat that grounds you to Amagaya, all the way from the higher chakras in through your crown, down into your altar major, your third eye, into your throat chakra, down through the upper heart chakra, all the way. Just feel it coming through your spinal column where your solar plexus and your navel chakra is, and then through your sacral and your base, your root chakra, just bringing it through your legs and down into your feet and connecting with the earth star chakra, growing roots of platinum and gold and connecting with the earth star chakra. Thank you, all higher beings, Yeshua, Kuan Yin, Archangel Samuel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Archangel Raphael, Serapis Bay, Oh, just grounding us. And return to yourself. Return to your space. Return to the room you are in. Coming back into your body. All aspects of you to be grounded in this time and space wherever you are. Taking a deep breath. Taking the breath to the bottom of the belly. Pushing the belly out. And then bringing it all the way up to the torso. Holding it, pausing it, counting from 1 to 4, and then blowing it out through the mouth. Thank you, friends. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Please make sure to go out and walk in nature. I love doing these. I hope it gives you some support in this time and space, because that is necessary. Thank you. I'll catch you next time. Namaste. Namahi.